September 28th, 2022, 2:55 p.m. Now it's 3:04. So in 12 more minutes, it'll be 3:16. Man, those mirror buildings are something else, aren't they? The reflections. Windows of heaven are open. It's a small window of opportunity. 17th and JFK. That's the money exchangers over there. So in 10 minutes, I don't know, Kleck, you think that Woodard would shut down one more time at 3:16 on Wednesday, September 28th, 2022? Because right now the Woodards are, the fountain is full blast. Comcast Building. He's probably not really talking to anybody. So the Woodards, the streams of Woodard, they're pretty much they're full blast, as high as it goes. But if you're the only begotten Son, John 3:16, then wouldn't you expect that Woodard to stay still at 3:16, and then I could record it one more time? Arch Street. But anyway, when you come across, one of the things I was trying to tell my brother Billy was, even just the simple fact that because I am open to the possibility of it being in your own family, then it kind of gives me a different perspective of the way I used to look at just regular people who I think are gang stalkers. Is I stop being so irritated at them, because if you even think that it's in your family, let's just say it's not, but you think it is, but you don't act in a negative way because you think it is, you actually act the exact opposite, which is the way nobody thought you would act, which is being understanding and seeing it and calling it out when you see it, and they know it. and there's nothing they can do but just lie to your face. So I don't like being lied to, but I can tell when people are lying because I know the truth. How do you know he's lying? Because I know the truth. Oh, let me see. I don't know how anybody can climb windows and wash them and build buildings and go up there that high and lean off the side. And I guess as a mason, you would think, or if you're up there anyway, you're building, and you know that if you fall, all right, well, you're dead. It's not your fault. You're a good person, right? You were saved. You go into heaven. You're gonna get out of that flesh bag, and you're free anyway. So, yeah, it might be kind of crazy to feel that feeling if someone accidentally slipped as they're building it, but they're going to be home in no time. So just got to look at everything differently. $3.11. See things differently now. Man, I could have seen that so clearly if I would have had this damn phone. My goodness, I would have seen the teeth of someone smiling, leaning on one of those pillars on 7/8/2020, looking at me down there while that water rose up out of nowhere for the first time all year. And then times when I come back here, the water just does some unusual things at specific times. Four X's up there. I mean, it's a small window. If some kind of rock fell from the sky, there's not many places it can fall from besides like straight down. $8:48. So 8 minutes. What time is it? All right, so 3 minutes. Oh, let's go. Let's see what happens. See if the water decides to shut off one more time. 3:16. And I can show that video back in 3/16/2020. I forgot to show that in that collage about my connection with JJ. Forgot to do that. But when the stock market crashed on Johnny's birthday, on 3,000 points that it tumbled. And that's just with the number 316 itself.
Yeah, she doesn't really say.
314. So the waters are roaring right now. It's 3:14. Just hang out for a minute. See, it's nice little tables. $3.14. Man, that is crazy. $3.15. I wonder if that water will stop in one more minute. $3.16. There you go. John 3:16. Be still. I mean, not that one. 3:16. September 28th, 2022. John 3:16, my only begotten Son. I think that's what it says, right? In the holy place? Yeah, Robin. I don't know. I think you knew that. I think there's a timer that you just somehow know that it's going to shut down at 3:16. Maybe so. But even if that was the case, it's a pretty unusual time to turn the water off when I walk by it. Oh, man. Thanks, Johnny. It's a nice little place. Now, could that water turn off all like different times of the day? And it just so happens that, okay, fine. Just so happens to be that that one there turned off at 3:16. But it also did it before too, when I came down here. What is this place really called? The windows of heaven are open. If you don't pay attention to the signs that you're seeing in the heavens right now. Hard to hold that straight. Trying to... If you don't pay attention to the signs that you're seeing, whatever this is called, when you see it, the windows of heaven are open. It's a short period of time. You don't want to become Philly steak, do you? Don't be a con artist at the Comcast Building, because that's what it is. This is the concourse. The Comcast Building. Maybe I'll look that up in gematria. Concourse. What does that come to? Just ahead. Like, you're almost there. Here's the finish line, Robin. Yeah, look at that. So here's the, you got to run the other way though. You got to run this way. You got to head in this direction. So it's just ahead, Rob, in the concourse at Comcast Center. Back of a $50 bill. You've arrived. Oh, okay. So I'm here. I'm supposed to be here. You've arrived. Bruno. Now, would I ever, why would I head down here again? Because I have faith that the powers that be, whoever it really is, Jonathan Kleck, you would know exactly who it is, who has the ability to turn rivers down and strike rocks and have water come up out of nowhere for the first time all year. So you would know what it takes for those mechanical devices to be controlled and timed, whether they need to turn on for the first time in a day. A sprinkler system has a timer. Oh, cool. He has a mark on his forehead like I did. You know, a lot of people wish that, like the Indians, I bet you they wish that they had a natural mark in their forehead so they didn't have to keep painting it red. So I come down here because I believe if I come down here at the perfect time, which is John 3:16, two times in a row, well, that's the second witness to that time during the day that connects to Jonathan Kleck again. Just simply because that's true or not, it doesn't matter. What I can only go by what I'm told, what I'm shown. What am I shown? Well, I'm shown that Kleck is 60 years old. Is he really 60 years old? Doesn't matter. I'm told that he is, so I got to go by that. Stephen James is 55. I'm told that. I got to go by that. Same thing. Derek Burrows, 55. That's the age that I'm told that everybody is, so I can only do the calculations through those ages. And then Steve Benoon is like 57-ish or something. Jonathan, the Kennedy house. (911) Philadelphia. From east to west, that's what you'll see. You'll even see it in Philly. Quite a thing to capture on film. What can I say besides the dragon gave me his power? It was a request. It was a prayer. I was praying out loud to the like I was saying before, when I've always thought to God, and that's how I communicated, through thoughts. But for the sake of those that watch, I did a prayer out loud to the gods of the earth and the universe and everything in it, the gods, to all the gods, whoever is in control of that water. I'm requesting that if you could turn it off, because if you're the only begotten Son, the one that can turn it off, well then prove it by turning that off, because I'm talking to John 3:16 for the second time, and for the second time the water stood still at that time. I didn't even know last time that it was 3:16 until I looked at the clock and it was 3:15, and I can't make this stuff up. And the best part about it is the ones that watch me and know, they even see, like through my eyes, I'm sure, where I'm looking and what I see. And for the first time, they seen my eyes look at the time. It was 3:15. I was right there around the corner that I'll show a clip of right here. See that clip? I know, right? Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. It decides to do it again. But the first time I didn't even realize it was 3:16, and then I realized once I looked at the clock and I recorded it, it was 3:17, and I'm thinking, oh damn it, I did it again. Why didn't I get the actual time? Why didn't I get John 3:16, where the water can stay still? And then I can read John. I'm pretty sure it's my only begotten Son. I'll have to read it again and find out. All I can tell you is I'll experience it in real life, and then look here. Look what just happened. Take it for what you want. But this time around, I was praying ahead of time to those. Now, when I pray out loud and I'm talking to the gods of the earth, the Most High God is top. It's top in my spirit, and it's always going to be a spirit, and that's what comes first. Next is, we'll speak to the gods of the earth, then, the ones that are in control of the universe and every possible technology, and they can make your life very miserable or very pleasant, depending on what you do at the right time. There's the first pyramid. And the other two are on the other side. And what I'm saying is, if I'm speaking to the only begotten Son of the Father, then what do you consider the Father to be? Is that a human being, or is it the Spirit of the Most High God? And then that Spirit just goes through His Son, which is just a regular human being that just wakes up. Arise, O sleeper. Because if not, you're going to go to, because you're going to have the mark of the, so you're all going to hell. She got the right idea. She has the tree of life in her hands. The true spiritual tree of life. That's what she grabs a hold of. It's a damn cool picture.
You got different donuts this morning?
So, well, there you go. That would be John 3:16. The water shut down. I got the ticket at 2:55, September 28, 2022. An hour parking, because I figured I might want to just walk down there and say it ahead of time and record it. And if it didn't happen, I would have still uploaded the video. So there's things that I've been saying are going to come and happen here at Philly. And that water that stops at certain specific times when I come down there, specifically for that time, like on October 21st, 2020, I came down there at 8:48 a.m. to record it. And then that's what happened. The water stood still. I come down here purposely this time, for the first time, even though it's the second time I was down here at 3:16 p.m., but this time I purposely did it. I purposely prayed out loud. I purposely knew that Jonathan Kleck was going to make it happen and shut that water down, because I'm giving him a heads up even before I go there. Who am I talking to? Am I talking to the only begotten Son? Again, of who? An actual Father? In spirit, though, a human being, but that spirit human being is your Father's spirit. Regardless of human or not. It's always going to be a spirit. And it's a masculine spirit. It's a man. A man. It has to be a man. Full blown. 100%. No lying. No lying. It's the only way it works. I'm talking to somebody's only begotten Son. Even if it's a male, female, parthenogenesis reptilian race, there's an only begotten Son that runs this entire planet. And wouldn't that be the Sun God? And wouldn't that be Ra, whatever, Ra, R-H, R-A-H? And they made it happen. So thank you for giving me that little nugget. I'm sure there's plenty more. I'm sure there's plenty more to come.